Hey guys. Hey guys, this is Ash here from Network Studios. Welcome back to another stream. Minecraft's had an update today, and to be honest with you, it's not the best update. They've not really added too much other than some concrete, some really weird looking blocks, what kind of look like you would see them in a nightclub, for example. Not that one, there was another one somewhere. Which one was it? This one. This kind of looks like something you would see on one of them it looks like something that you would see on one of them like dance floor arcades, you know, like where you have to like jump on the arrows, like, and it plays like them really, you know, just terrible wacky tunes, and you've got to try and get a high score. But yeah, I don't really see the point in these. I mean, it's just another pink wall block with an arrow on it, really. And same with these. Like, I mean, I guess you can do some kind of, you know, different wall designs with them. But I mean, come on, guys. They're not really.
Supply drop, gonna open it on stream.
You know, they're not really like that impressive, are they? Really, like, I mean, look at this. Like, I mean, this would suit a really good bathroom. If you're kind of thinking of bathrooms, but then they're still not like mentally amazing. And that's oh no, there is some more stuff on here. God knows what these are. What are these? Black. Oh, what? Alright, that's like a shuttler box, and you get different colours for them. It's not too bad, I suppose. Have we got anything else?
Oh, keep starting when I don't want it to start.
Yeah, I think that's really. All there is.
Hey, Daddy, I smacked your house.
I can't really, you know. I don't know. Like, in my personal opinion, they're not that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nah. Any new? I guess we've got to check for skin packs. There probably is a skin pack somewhere. Yeah, I think this Magic, a new skin pack maybe. Minigame Masters. I think that was maybe already there.
No, Magic Gatherer or something like that.
No, this one's new. Along with that, I mean, there's nothing that special about them. I mean, he's, I guess, but you know, nothing. Oh my, that adventure pack looks pretty cool though, if I must say. I actually really like some of these people in here. We've got to get one. We got to get that skin in Park Drive. Wow.
What is it?
It's a quite cool looking skin. Probably the most realistic skin out of this whole pack, but you know. Wow. Ha, that's pretty cool as well. Wow. And then of course you've just got your normal everyday skin packs, which we've had for an amazing amount of time now. So you guys are probably thinking, why don't I, you know, really stream on Minecraft anymore? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've actually got very bored of Minecraft. If that makes sense to you guys. Now, when I say I've got bored of Minecraft, I don't necessarily mean that that's it and that Park Drive's over and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, I just don't really have the effort to build great big cities on Minecraft anymore, if that makes sense to you guys. Like, for me right now, I'm enjoying building a city on Lego Worlds because it's different. It's a different game. I'm finding some of the features quite cool, and I'm starting to like Lego Worlds more than Minecraft for building terms and stuff like that. And Minecraft for me is just there's so much has happened to Minecraft Worlds of mine, and I've always like started new Minecraft cities, and old Minecraft cities have continued and then they've stopped. And to be fair, I've been griefed a lot on Minecraft as well. There's always a lot of corruptions happening, and there's like times where your world doesn't save. If that kind of makes sense, there's like always like crashes, and then you lose what you built. You're always freezing. Whereas Lego Worlds for me is basically like a new game with micro blocks. Kind of like micro blocks. You get these, you get Didier blocks. You get all these
Yeah.
cool doors and windows, even windows with signs in them and shutters, what you can open and close.
Love
And for me, I'm just really starting to enjoy Lego Worlds a little bit more. So I'm not saying that Minecraft is over for me, because obviously I love Minecraft, and I've put a lot of time and effort into it over the probably past sort of nearly 5 years, from whenever it was when I first ever purchased this game and discovered into it. But for me, I've done it long enough now that I feel ready to kind of try building a city on a different game. Which, the reason why I never did it before was because we never had the option to do it before. There was never another game like Minecraft where you could just, where you could literally build buildings yourself, kind of thing. I mean, obviously, like, obviously you got things like Sim City and stuff like that, but you just placed down a ready built building and then extended a bit of road, which was, kind of in a fashion already made for you, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Whereas like Lego Worlds now, you get a menu similar to Minecraft, and you obviously place a load of blocks down. You get doors and windows, and the thing about Lego Worlds is you can actually, like, for example, let me go over to somewhere in Minecraft and kind of make a little bit of an example of something which is another, like, I guess a point to kind of diss Minecraft. Your Stampy. But for example, in Lego Worlds, if you want to put like a little window ledge down it in Minecraft, I mean, look how massive that looks, and it practically like sticks like really far out, which to me, something like that just looks too big and out of place. Whereas Lego World, you can get a really thin block, and you can just really put a thin sort of, what would you call it, sort of thin window ledge type thing on there. And that's kind of why I'm starting to prefer Lego Worlds to Minecraft. Plus as well, with Lego Worlds, you can kind of bring your cities more to life. People walk round and go in and out of your buildings. You can drive cars, and you can just do things a lot more better than you can on Minecraft. Like Minecraft is just a aesthetic story. Any stories? Well, I have got one story. Now I know it's kind of a while away, but I've actually already been planning something for my 20th birthday. Now my birthday is not actually till December, but I wanted to check with a Pacific place if they did birthday parties, because I thought if they do birthday parties, then there's no there's no other place I would really want to spend sort of like the day before or the day after my birthday doing so, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Like like I'd really like to spend my birthday at this place. So the place where we went for Angie, oh Jesus Christ, what was that? Um, the
No.
place where
Oh,
we
no,
went
1v1.
to see the Angie Brown live, I hit the woman who was the owner up with a message today, and I said, "Do you do birthday parties?" And I was actually quite surprised that not yet again she was willing to do me a deal because she knew me and she knew what I drunk when I went in there and stuff like that. So, I was quite surprised in itself. She said something about usually you can hire the whole club from something like 8:30 till 11 p.m. and basically you can you can basically just pay the DJ. But she said, or something about like booths and stuff like that. But she said she'd do me like some form of deal, and I can pick like the type of drinks I would want, kind of thing, if that makes sense. Ash, I'm going on holiday on on Saturday. Oh, sick. So I thought that was really cool. The only reason I really, hit Lauren up with a message was just to kind of get a general idea on whether they did birthday parties, because, for a birthday party, or for a birthday thing this year, I would potentially like to spend it, having a boogie and a dance. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered about, I don't really want to go to just some like, family meal or go and visit some relations as such. I kind of picture like having a little bit of a do and inviting, quite a fair few amount of people who I've known like over the 20 years of my life, kind of thing. Like people who I've known from school, and just
I'm
have a
tired,
just have a get
guys.
together, a boogie, a few drinks, and just celebrate a good night, for obviously me turning another year older and deeper in debt. I'm going to Edinburgh. Thanks for asking. Oh yeah,
25
sound.
kills and 25
Nah,
deaths.
sorry, I just wanted to finish, saying, my story. You said, is there any stories? So I was actually surprised that she was willing. I don't know why. I don't know why she wanted to, do me a special deal, or I don't know why, like, because I've only ever really been in there twice, Angie Brown live, and obviously at the weekend. So how she knew what I usually drink, and how she like wanted to do me a deal was, a little bit. I don't know, like, I don't know. I just thought I'd be expecting to pay like, a full price thing and just get what was given, not sort of be able to kind of choose a bit more about what I wanted. I thought it'd just come standard, a standard type thing. I didn't expect there to be anything, So up on the mountains. Yeah, true.
On the mountains.
Yeah, true, bro. Edinburgh. So, you know. So I thought I'd just ask, and I've literally replied to what I asked her. She obviously put back and said, and then I obviously replied. I just said it wasn't for a while. It isn't for a while yet, but I was just getting the general idea of kind of what you'd done, and then I just complimented her and told her, thanks for being awesome, and I'm just now in the process of waiting for a reply. I said, we'd talk more, nearer the time when I'm more thinking about having this thing, because, I'm quite, thinking about inviting a few different people who I've known from school, a few mates and stuff like that, and just having a little bit of a do kind
Shut
of
up,
thing,
man. Please.
and,
Shush.
making it that way type thing. So, we'll have to see what goes down nearer the time. Nice story, bro. Talk about something else. That's all I really know, to be fair. Nothing. Oh yeah, Park Drive episode 100 trailer. Ooh yeah, boy. So what are my plans for episode 100 of Park Drive? Well, I can't tell you my plans for the actual Park Drive episode 100 itself, as in the actual 100, the actual episode 100 of Park Drive, where it's like to do with, where it's the actual role play, but I'm going to be making a lot of side videos to do with episode 100, so, like, 2 secs, guys, in the stream. Oh, cold one.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Huh? Last Monday.
Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So yes, I've got plans for a lot of behind the scene videos and, like Park Drive at 100. So, if you don't know, or if you don't watch soaps in real, there's a soap in the UK called Emmerdale, and, basically it's I want to say it's similar to Park Drive, but it's not as rude as Park Drive because we tried to make Park Drive
Sorry.
obviously a bit more fun, and obviously their show's set for real TV. But basically when Emmerdale had
Guys, I'm gonna end the stream,
done
yeah. Please like,
had
subscribe,
done
comment, like,
I think it was
whatever you
like
wanna do. So, see
I
that.
think it was like 40 years. When they'd done 40 years of the
I
show,
watched.
they did like an Emmerdale at 40, and what it basically was is they basically kind of like did a video of all the like loads of stuff what had happened over the 40 years, and they had like different actors from the show, like previous actors, and obviously actors what were still in the show at the time, and they basically talked about things what their character had done in their time in the show. But it wasn't just kind of like one kind of like thing talking about everything. It was cut into sections, so you had like you'd have like Emmerdale at 40, the crimes, and then it would be like a little episode kind of like what went through all of the like the crimes what had happened over them 40 years in Emmerdale, and then they had one for the affairs and the weddings. And I kind of want to do the same for Park Drive, so I want to do like Park Drive at episode 100, the crimes, and then kind of like then kind of have like loads of characters talking about when their character was involved in a crime and stuff like that, and all the crimes over the years, which for Park Drive would obviously be like Steve Wood's murders and house fires, and you know what I mean, like the times where like thing where like characters had committed a crime kind of thing, like whether it was where like stuff like that. And then we could do one for kind of like big stories, like such as house fires and stuff like that. And then like also in crimes we could put like when Mary shot Ryan in the leg, and we could kind of put some of the fights in there as well, like when Steve Woods and Derek had a fight and stuff like that. And we could kind of do like a few different little things, and kind of make it into a little sort of like, so it's not just the actual Park Drive episode 100, but you kind of got all this other stuff happening, because we're kind of not just doing the episode 100, but we've obviously reached the goal actually of episode 100, if that makes sense. So it would kind of be quite cool to do like loads of little interviews with characters, and then also do like a Park Drive at 100, and then also make a best moments video, which will just show like loads of best moment scenes. And then, like I say, we can still do the Park Drive at 100, which would basically be like where, a lot of the Park Drive actors would talk, and kind of talk about some of the things they've done over the, kind of like over the 100 episodes, if that makes sense, or their time in the show, for example. And we can kind of get them like talking about it, and then it can show like little clips of what their character has done, kind of thing. And in my opinion, it just hypes up the show a little bit more, rather than just doing the role play and going, hey guys, I want to thank you all for supporting us to 100 episodes. Doing like loads of videos like that, for me, makes it more interesting. I definitely find that more interesting, so that's what I'm probably more than likely going to do, because I feel that would be, a lot more better.
Mama gonna be alright.
So, oh wow, and concrete drops. Great stuff.
What?
Concrete drops.
What do you mean it drops?
Like sand does.
Does it actually?
Yes.
Are you sure? Or is that concrete powder?
Oh, yeah, concrete powder.
Oh, I was gonna say, because I was gonna start using concrete for my arenas.
Where was concrete again?
It's above the concrete powder.
Oh, is it?
I'm sure it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. Wait, let me... No,
The colours are
normal...
better than the wall.
No, normal concrete doesn't know.
Alright, thanks.
I thought for whatever reason that was... I don't... You see, I'm not really sure about this update, guys.
Sorry.
I'm not really sure about it. If I'm completely and truthfully there.
Kaboom.
I don't know why Emmerdale Farm
Kaboom,
changed its
ding,
name to Emmerdale. Well, Emmerdale Farm used to be set in a village called Beckendale, and basically what happened is in about 1994 or 1992, something like that, there was a big plane crash, and basically after the big plane crash was basically when Emmerdale moved to the village where they are now, which is the aesthetic built village, which is obviously, which is obviously near Leeds, just near Harwood House. But I don't think that actually changed it from Emmerdale Farm to Emmerdale. I think because what happened is that on the very beginning, like, episodes of Emmerdale when it first started, I think because they used to film mainly on the farm and it was more about the Sugden family, I think that's why they called it Emmerdale Farm. And when Emmerdale first started, it actually used to be just, it was only licensed to be on for a couple of weeks, kind of like sometimes these mystery dramas are now, where you see them like come on for like 3 or 4 weeks and then they finish and then they don't come back on for like a year or something. But then Emmerdale actually got licensed to stay on longer, and Emmerdale also used to be shown on an afternoon in the very early days, and then it got moved to obviously to 7 p.m. What it actually is now. And obviously I think when they started filming more in a village, I I think now where they don't film, where they film more in a village, obviously, and when they started to back then, was when they obviously decided to go ahead and, you know, use a different, you know, change the name so it wasn't just based, obviously, you know, obviously around the farm type thing. But I could be wrong, but I don't really, obviously, like when Emmerdale started, I wasn't born, and, you know, neither was my dad even, but I still sort of, you know, looked back into the history, I guess. And you find out about it, like, when you watch these, like, big sort of, like, behind-the-scene videos and stuff like that, because the thing about, like, the thing about, like, Emmerdale and stuff like me is people think I'm just into the show and watch it, but the actual thing is I'm actually interested in how it's made and how they film it, and you know, like all the kind of like behind the scenes stuff and all the prep work that they, you know, that they have to do. You know what I mean? I find that as interesting as actually watching the show type thing, so, you know. But yeah. But yes. Oh, put that there. I found out on Emmerdale Farm.
No.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you know.
I quit. I'm going home. No, 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 no. I'm not playing. No, go away. No, no. Ash, no.
Huh?
No.
No what?
No.
So yeah, that is my plans for Park Drive episode 100. But in terms of the actual show, I can't tell you what's going to happen on the actual episode 100 because that would be spoiling it. Obviously, you can see kind of that the trailer kind of like states a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff happening, like, you know, like for example, Paul told Steve he's gonna die a lonely man. So you can kind of tell in that scene there that something must kick off for Paul to kind of say that to Steve, if you like. And then also, like, there was, you know, hints that it's the big day for, you know, for Noreen and Derek. Also, you know, Ethan Woods tells Billy Woods that he's a useless dad and he wants him to get out. So that obviously hints there that something goes down, which means that Ethan doesn't like Billy for it. So Billy must mess up in some way of being a dad to Ethan. And it also states that Jimmy's been stealing, and obviously that Paul's found out that he's stealing. So, you know, you kind of get a few little hinters, but as to how it actually happens is, for example, like what Jimmy steals, or for example, like why Steve gets told he's going to end up alone, you know, dying a lonely man, and, you know, obviously, you know, and then also like, Steve threatens Derek that he will put him 6 feet under, so maybe that's why Paul tells him that he's going to die a lonely man. You know, who knows? Anything could go down, you know what I mean? It's a big kind of, it's a big hinted trailer, but, you know, stuff to happen, guys, in the live stream.
Happy beans and Cheerios. I got a pencil in my nose and I beat my diaper everywhere I go.
So like yeah,
like a bunny.
But that's my plans anyway. That's like what I'm aiming to do. which I think is, you know, obviously the best idea. We do have another attempt for a Park Drive Awards ceremony coming up soon as well. More on that when we kind of put it more into action, but we are thinking about doing a little awards ceremony. So like, you know, kind of a bit like the NTV Awards type thing, you know, will be quite good. Looking forward to making that video again, but doing it a lot better than we did the first one.
Why?
And yeah, that's, to be fair, that's really it, guys. You see, I don't even really feel in the mood for building on here now. I just really streamed to show you the new update and tell you that I'm not really digging Minecraft anymore. Not like I did. So no more new doors either. I mean, look at this. This is a holy show. Seriously. And then you look at all the doors you can get on Lego Worlds, like grand doors, bank doors, cafe doors, police station doors, house front doors, back doors, glass doors, transparent doors. You know, big white door, small white door, medium-sized white door, bank vaults. And I mean, seriously, what do you get in here? A few different wood doors and that's it. And I mean, are these wood doors even really that special? You know, I'm talking truthfully. Are these really, really that special? Can you really do anything with these doors?
He.
No.
He. Ash.
Yeah.
He.
Here we.
Oh no, he. 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 He.
Yep, okay guys, I apologise about that. I am gonna, as a matter of fact, leave this live stream here now. I might go live again later when it gets a bit more, you know. And you know, because once it's live, that's it. You're live on the web, aren't you? Like, if something goes wrong, then it goes wrong. And that's live on the web. It can't be changed, it can't be done, can't be damaged, and millions could see. So, like, subscribe. Oh yeah, wait, there is new skin packs, guys. There is new skin packs, I just thought I'd say. Yep. So there we go. New skin packs. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.